Welcome to Appliance Master Live. I'm Bill, this is Kari. Today we're going to be talking about modern refrigerators, some of their new characteristics, use, and care.
So today we're at our local appliance store where there's a variety of different refrigerators. We're going to be specifically looking at a very basic model that, is pretty common in most homes.
And even though it's a more base model, the parts are very common. They just get bigger and more expensive, but generally the same kind of function from most of these refrigerators.
And one of our most common complaints from customers is that the refrigerator is noisy, and we get, every different noise possible. It's whirring, it's making a humming noise, it's vibrating. So we're going to go over some of those, to help you determine if the noise that your refrigerator is making happens to be normal or it should be something to, call Appliance Master for.
And when people complain like a whir, it's typically refrigerators have evaporator fan motors that move the cold air from the evaporator, which here is behind this, and it moves it throughout the refrigerator. And some of these fans are pretty powerful, they're high speed, so a lot of times it'll shut off when you open the door, but if you, I don't know, this one doesn't have a button, it looks like it may continue to run, but that'll be the whirring noise. And actually, when it's empty, it's going to be louder because it's going to be moving. But if you have obstructions, you have this full of food, it should be quieter, and it's going to obstruct that.
Yeah. Some of the other noises that the refrigerator may be a click, popping, cracks, or snaps, and that our information here indicates that would be coming from your water line.
No, actually,
right?
Now that we have the door open, when you're talking about when the refrigerator compressor turns on and it gets cold initially really quickly, the tubing back here that you can't see behind this back wall it may get down to like -10, -20 degrees.
Yeah.
So it gets really cold really fast. So contracting and expanding makes noise. All very common to be expected.
Yeah.
What were the other noises you heard?
So I was saying that noise can come from your ice maker. After the ice making cycle is done, it'll make some noises. The ice making unit shuts off, and the water dispenser. The same thing.
Yeah, and also while we're in here, this is a self-defrost refrigerator, so that when it goes into defrost, you may even see a red glow, like if you look inside your toaster, that orange glow. When that heater comes on, again, you have like extreme temperature change, and you'll get quick expansion and some noises from that. That's typical. And actually, you probably might hear those at the same time every day. But what you should look for also while we're talking about the fan and everything, if these kind of ventings, sometimes they get blocked with paper, debris, or maybe you have some that's just this size that bags of frozen vegetables. So you want to try to keep these vents free. And if you ever notice frost or ice building up these vents, that's an issue. You should call for service right away. Okay.
Some useful information there.
Yeah, this one doesn't have an ice maker, so we can't show you what that is, but.
And then some other sounds, water sounds. So I guess that would be the sound of like water droplets or water flowing through your refrigerator. And that could be alarming if you don't have an ice maker or water dispenser.
Yeah.
But that it states here that the flow of refrigerant through the cooling coils may make a gurgling noise, like boiling water. So it's nothing to be too concerned about.
Yeah, that's exactly. The unit up here is called an evaporator. So what it's doing is taking liquid refrigerant and evaporating. So you're hearing liquid drop in, and so you're going to get noises from that as well. And the less insulation you have, the less food inside, probably the louder it's going to be. So on a brand new refrigerator, when you first plug it in, you're probably going to hear that a lot. So.
And then the last and final noise we have complaints about is a humming or whooshing noise from the compressor.
Okay, so I don't think you can see this. These new compressors, a lot of them run at higher RPMs. So it's just like your 4-cylinder engine in your car. It just runs. It's going to be more of a whining, higher pitched noise. So, what was that noise?
Hum or whoosh.
Whoosh.
It says the new high-efficiency compressor may run faster and longer than your old refrigerator, and you may hear a high-pitched hum or pulsating sound while it's operating.
Yeah, definitely longer because they run At higher RPMs, they use less energy but run for longer periods. Ultimately, uses less electricity.
But again, if any noise seems to be excessive, very loud, you know, call Appliance Master. We'll have one of our technicians come over and check it out for you.
Okay. I mean, while we're in front of this thing, just the last couple of, a lot of these refrigerators have heaters, and they have electric heaters in the sides. So they heat up the sides because when they try to combat like the effects of condensation building up around here. So when cold air leaks out, it's going to get, build up water vapor. So that heater is going to get rid of that. However, if your condenser coil is dirty, if you have pets, dogs, cats, whatever, if the condenser coil gets dirty, it's going to build up excessive heat. So if the refrigerator feels excessively warm on the sides, the top, that may mean you need service, have your condenser coil in there. So did we cover a lot of the bases that we have here today?
Yeah, I think so. I think we, pretty much covered everything we wanted to talk about with.
All right.
Yeah.
So I guess until next time.
Yeah. Thanks for checking in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us on this video or go to our website, appliancemaster.com. We're more than happy to answer them for you.
Okay, until next week. Thank you for tuning in.